fans, welcome back to Prime Animations. Welcome back to our channel. Another month is done and another month is in the books. So let's go ahead and get into our project update. Our channel hit the 43,000 subscriber mark, so that's pretty awesome. Again, inching closer and closer to that 50K mark. Hopefully we'll hit that at some point, and it'll be a cause for celebration, right? So welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. For those who don't know, I am creating a project trilogy. Our first movie was Galvatron's Revenge. Our second project is Dinobots Unleashed, and our third project is Ultimate Annihilation. And so that's what we're doing. And every month what I do is I come before you and I give you a status update on all of our accomplishments from the prior month. So let's go ahead and get into it. So speaking of Galvatron's Revenge, let's just get I guess a sample or a test the waters of where we're at, or where we ended the month at in the month of July. So in the month of July, we ended at 905,000 views. We are very, very close to that 1 million mark. I don't think we'll hit it in this month of August because it is a short month, but I'm pretty sure that we will hit it next month in September. And that basically, we ended the month at a 24.8K likes. So we're almost at the 25,000 mark. We should probably hit that by next week. And then as the likes continue to grow, our ratio continues to grow. Just a couple months ago, we were at 80.9. Then we went up to 81.1. Last month, we were at 81.4. And to my surprise, we actually made it to 81.6. So we are close to an 82% like to dislike ratio, which is phenomenal, right? So it's a 2 basis point increase. As you can see in the graph that I'm showing you, the increase is phenomenal because we are trending up from the garbage reviews that we got, the fake cancellation, right? The cancel culture mob, right? That we got hit with. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into the agenda. So what I do is I cover prior month completions, any ongoing assignments, and future assignments, and then we cover our special topics at the end. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I did not do any, or I shouldn't say I didn't complete any modeling in the month of July. I did manage to rig the Insecticon beetle that I was working on, and like I mentioned before, that didn't take me very long, thankfully. So I finished that at the beginning of the week. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do as much as I wanted to because there were some complications. I had some additional work at my regular job, I had additional work on the freelance side, and my wife had a passing in the family. That took some time, and then the baby also got sick, which took some time also. So I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. Hopefully I'll be able to pick that up in the month of August. But what we have that's ongoing, again, keep in mind that we're working on the texturing of Black Arachnia's base of operation, and that is being handled by Mr. J. And then the Cybertronian moon is being handled by CFF Studio. So hopefully I'll have an update for you guys by the end of the month. I'll give you guys some visuals as to where we're at regarding those two specific scenes and how much more is needed. Then I do have a great surprise to say. I did manage to start, though I didn't finish it, but I did manage to start Grimlock's T-Rex mode. As you can see here, I'm giving you guys some sample shots. Again, it's not 100% done. It's about 85% done. There's still some additional modeling and things that need to be done here. But as you can see, he is on the way. He is almost done. So I will definitely be finishing that in the current month of August. And that's exciting news, and I'll tell you why once we get to the special topics. For now, let's go on to the future assignments, right? So the next assignment I will tackle after I'm done with Grimlock's T-Rex mode is I will start to work on either Dinobot or Predacon characters, right? More than likely going to be a Dinobot. I'll probably start off with either Slag or Snarl. So it'll be the Triceratops or the Stegosaurus, right? One of those two characters, more than likely. I don't think I'm going to deviate from that, but probably that'll be on the radar. Here's actually, I shouldn't have said I'm waiting for special topics. Actually, I'm going to cover it here. So now that I'm working on or now that I'm about to finish Grimlock's T-Rex mode, right? I've got enough characters that I can begin to do teaser trailers. So that's the exciting part, right? I'll be doing 3 teaser trailers specific to each faction, main faction that we're going to focus on in Dinobots Unleashed. So the first teaser trailer is going to be of the Dinobots. The second teaser trailer would be specific to the Insecticons, and then the third teaser trailer will be specific to the Predacons, right? When that'll start, I'll probably start it. I'll probably start it next month in September. Why? Because this month, even though I'm getting ready to complete this, I still have to texture it and I have to rig it. And the rigging is what's most time consuming. That'll probably take me about 2 weeks alone to do. But once that's done, I'll be able to start on the on that teaser trailer, the Dinobot specific teaser trailer, and hopefully I can get that done, maybe by October, November-ish, around there. So look for, that's something to look forward to in the near future, right? And then, of course, like always, the facial rigging and internal weapon and so on, the internal weapons rigging, right? We didn't mention that was going to progress. As I finish, actually what I'm going to do is when I finish the T-Rex and I finish rigging him, I'm going to get back into facial rigging some of the characters. Like I said last month, I started looking at some add-ons, purchasing some add-ons that will help rig the face faster. I still have not thoroughly gone through that or made a decision on what I'm going to do. I need to make sure that if I purchase something, it's able to do what I need it to do relatively quickly and without a lot of, maneuvering from my end, to be quite honest. This is the technical part that I'm not really that great at, to be honest with you. So whatever can help make it easier and quicker and just, I don't know, a preset where I can just connect everything, and do it quick, I would be great. So I'll be looking into at least finalizing the acquisition of that add-on by the end of this month. Casting, I think I mentioned this in a previous project update, but it did pertain to July, and the reason I mentioned it in the prior one is because we got it and then I did the project update, so it was like the day before that we acknowledged this. But we did manage to acquire voice actors for Rippersnapper and Inferno, which is phenomenal. And Aiden continues to record with our talents, so that's really good. He's going to be taking all of the lines that have been recorded so far and he's going to put them in our folder, and I am going to start to review those and start to line up our animatics on Dinobots Unleashed, so that'll be pretty exciting. What I'm planning on doing is once I'm done with these teaser trailers, I want to go into, very possible, into January 1st or the month of January in 2026 and start animating scene 1. That's the goal, right? That's the target, so that we can start to get Dinobots Unleashed, in full stream, right? And then I think what I'm going to do is just like I did with Galvatron's Revenge. I'm going to start to post each scene one at a time. However, I don't think I'm going to post like as soon as I'm done with one scene and post it, and then the problem is you might have to wait like 2 or 3 months for the next scene and then I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to be able to give you a consistent flow of content when it comes to these scenes. So even though I'll start to animate in January, I don't think I'm going to be posting those scenes right away. I don't know when. It just depends how fast we move, how fast I'm able to move. I think I can do one scene a month based on what I did before. We'll see. We'll see. What I don't want is to give you guys one scene and then, give you guys an extended amount of time in between before the next. I don't want to do that. So maybe one scene, 1 month break, another scene, maybe that might work. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get to January. But for now, that's the goal. Again, additional characters that we still are looking for: Ultra Magnus, Rodimus, Black Arachnia, Arachnid, Sludge, Slag, Bumblebee, Darksteel, Skylink, Starscream, Wheeljack, and Abominus. If you are looking to partake in this particular adventure, please lend us your voice. If not, what will happen is I will be using AI. As a matter of fact, I have isolated an AI program that I would like to use if in the event that we cannot get these characters filled. So it's, you know, it's AI. It's not portraying the emotion, but something's better than nothing. And given all of the crap that we've had to deal with since last year, you know, it's what it is. So again, like I said in that video that I made, just, you know, I think it was last month, all the garbage that we've dealt with at the end of the day is going to hurt the viewer experience. I'm still going to tell these stories. I'm still going to make this product, right? I'm still going to make this trilogy. The person that gets impacted the most is you guys, because then you guys don't get to hear the emotion from a natural voice actor, and what you hear is an AI programming reading the lines, which diminishes your experience. So that has been the goal of these people at trying to ruin this program or this trilogy, and you know it's gonna fail as far as my end goes. Where they may impact is with you guys and what you guys experience, right? So that's why we need help. We need help, right? All right, let's get on to the special topics. Audio continues to be aligned for Galvatron's Revenge. Due to all the things that took place in July, right? The extra work that I had on both sides, family passing away, baby being sick, all those things. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. All of the rendering has been done. Everything's been re-rendered. Everything's been aligned. Now I just got to align the audio and make sure everything matches up. I did speak with Mike today, so I let him know that hopefully I'll be done within the next week or so, and then I'll hand it off to him, and he can, you know, do his editing magic and making sure that everything looks as best as possible. Gofundme. So the Gofundme, I tried to close it down, and it wouldn't give me an option. It would give me two options: to either delete the page completely or deactivate it. But if I deactivate it, then it likewise it gets taken down from public view altogether. So I'm like, well, I don't want it to be taken down from public view. I just want to close it. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow me to do that. I'm going to reach out to GoFundMe directly to see if there's a way that I can just stop it without having it come down completely. I still want people to be able to message through there, if they need to, right? Because I'm still missing addresses. So if somebody needs to contact me through there to let me know, hey, I haven't gotten something, or whatever the case may be, I do want that option available. So I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with there, right? But, you know, while it stays up, you got extra time if you want to pick up the Blu-ray, right? With all the extra goodies that are in there. Again, so new GoFundMe account. So I was waiting to see what happens there before I started the new one. Today is what, the 2nd of August? Yeah, I'm going to see if I can open it up either today or tomorrow. This specific account is to help people who are voice acting. Whatever you contribute between now and the end of the year, that will be split up between all of our voice actors, again, to give them an extra incentive, to help them, you know, an extra incentive to help us with the project and voice these characters, right? Again, as a reminder, even if I voice a character, I'm not taking any of this. 100% of what gets donated, minus the GoFundMe fee, goes distributed to those voice actors. It doesn't come, not a portion of it comes to me for this specific GoFundMe account. I just want to make that very, very clear, because I just know how the internet works. Anyhow, like I mentioned before, new calendars will be in the works. I will be putting those up on my website, right? There's a merch section, so I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll let you guys know once that's available. I am looking at getting some like magnet stickers and stuff like that, which are pretty cool. I'll be putting those up very, very soon. I'll actually be putting that up, within the next couple of days. I did manage to go today to the Tampa Bay Comic-Con. And I didn't take any pictures or videos. I don't know, it's dying down for me, to be quite frank. But I did manage to pick up a bunch of cool stuff. I managed to pick up this. I think this was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from last year. I did manage to pick up there was this gentleman that I met, real nice fellow. He was selling his own version of transforming robots. He has a published comic book called Last of the Seekers. and I picked up one of his action figures to try it out. It looked cool. It looked cooler than the Hasbro stuff, to be honest with you. So I will be reviewing that very soon because I'm actually looking forward to that. And then I did manage to pick up this Savage Land San Diego Comic-Con pack. And yes, for anybody who asked, I did pay a pretty penny for these two items, to be honest, because these were San Diego exclusives, right? So I did pay about double of what the original price was worth, which, whatever, it is what it is. So that being said, as you can see, those are going to be more than likely the next set of action figure reviews that I do for this current month. And then Prime crossovers. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our Prime crossover reveal last week, last week I posted it. Our version of Blitzwing. I think he looks really, really cool. My gosh, I can't wait to show you guys the vehicle modes, right? He's a triple changer. He's got obviously a tank mode. He's got a jet mode. I can't wait to show you what they look like, because they're really gonna. You guys are gonna go, wait a minute, I know where that's from. You're gonna be able to see where we got the inspiration for those vehicles from. But I look forward to completing that in the future. Right now, that's not my focus. So it'll probably be a while before I actually post or complete his vehicle modes, and then obviously post it. But for now, I figured the robot mode would give you guys a good idea of what obviously he looks like in robot mode, and then when you see the vehicle mode, you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. The next character for this month is going to be Blades. Okay, so Blades is a character from G1. He was a part of a combiner. He was part of I think they were called it was Defensor, the combined version, right? And then he was also in the Rescue Bots cartoon. So yeah, that should be really cool for you guys to see how that looks, and hopefully you guys are excited for that. All right, let's get into fan recognition. So I've got 3 for you guys today. So the first one comes from the Ultimate Artist Shade Arts, right? So he goes, hey Carlos, I'm really excited for the Blu-ray version. After watching this, and he's talking about the remastered update that I gave, my hope for your project has grown even more than before. I want to be here for every step until ultimate annihilation. He goes, I don't know if I spelled that right, lol. Also, I might reanimate some of my favorite scenes from Galvatron's Revenge and Stick Notes. Pretty cool. Hey, I'm so glad that you're here, Ultimate Artist, and I'm glad that you liked it. And, hopefully you'll find Dinobots Unleashed a really, really good story. Hopefully it'll bring you a lot of joy and fun when you watch that and when we complete it. So thank you for being here. Thanks for your support, and I appreciate you. The next one comes from friend of channel, Alexander Rose 6939. He goes, I'm loving how this is looking. I'm getting more and more excited for the Blu-ray version with every update. You guys are doing amazing. So thanks, Alex. Alex is a good friend of the show. I've had interactions with him in the past on our channel. So really cool guy. Thank you again for your ongoing support, my friend. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for the wonderful compliment as well. And the last one that I have here is from Osmel Morales, H7T. Says, you are amazing, Carlos. Is also working on Dinobots Unleashed without any fear. You are admirable. Truly admire you. Keep doing it, sir. We will always be supporting you, my sir. This was done in Spanish, so I had Google translate it. Osmel Morales, muchas gracias, amigo. Gracias por esas bonitas palabras. Thank you so much for those kind words. It's always a pleasure to hear from the fans, and I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. That's the bottom line, is I want you guys to enjoy this stuff, right? It's entertainment. That's all this is. So I hope that as we continue to progress with Dinobots Unleashed, you guys will be more and more entertained. So guys, that's it for today. That's it for this project update. Thank you so much again for being here. I want to thank all of you guys for all the wonderful comments that you guys leave every single time that I post something, I make an update. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for just following and supporting, man. This whole channel was just for fun. And that's what I want you guys to have, is just have fun watching this stuff, whether it's an action figure review, whether it's a project update, whether it's an animation sequence, whether it's the movie itself. I just want you guys to have fun. So guys, take care. Peace out. Till all are one. Bye-bye.